Live from WTVO Rockford and your home team. Eyewitness News at 5 starts now.
It's National Voter Registration Day. A local civic group uses the occasion to help eligible voters get on the rolls.
Rockford's YMCA unveils plans for its latest expansion. The project means more space at the Y's downtown location.
And 2 local organizations team up to provide for those in need. A Rockford pastor says it's all about bringing neighbors together. Good evening, I'm Mimi Murphy.
And I'm Eric Wilson. Rockford organizations team up to get more people eligible to cast a ballot.
Today marks National Voter Registration Day across the country, and a local advocacy group is doing its part to help. Andrea Veroni joins us now in the studio to explain.
Eric and Mimi, the League of Women Voters of Greater Rockford use the day to focus on young voters. They say they want to make sure the generation plays an active role in our democracy.
18 to 29-year-olds, we realize, are less likely to vote than older people. So we're making a special effort to go to schools. So we are here at Roosevelt Community Education Center today, encouraging students to vote, to register to vote, or if they're already registered, to make sure that the registration is up to date with their current address and name.
The registration process is simple and takes just a few minutes. You'll talk with a deputy registrar, fill out a form, and take the oath. Then you'll receive your physical voter registration card in the mail. Organization members told me that getting the youth voting is something they can personally relate to.
We never had these opportunities for anybody to come out and sign us up, so I was quite a bit older when I realized the importance of it. So that is also why I'm very a big part of this and wanting to be involved, because it wasn't something I had when I was in high school, and I wish I would have.
The younger that you start voting and interacting in the process of democracy, the better chance you give yourself that lifelong opportunity to learn about the value of democracy and the value of engaging as a voter.
The League of Women Voters is hopeful to register people that participate in all elections and stress the importance of voting in the primaries this coming March.
Only 25% of the eligible registered voters actually got out and voted in the primary. So 25% of the people are making those decisions by casting their vote. So it's really important for everybody to use their voice and cast your vote.
If you need to register to vote or update your voter registration, you can do that online. We have the link to that information on mystateline.com. Eric?
Thanks, Drea. Ogle County investigators solved the mystery of the suspicious car hanging out near local schools. Told you about this Friday. The sheriff said someone spotted the black Audi in both Ogle and Lee counties. The man inside had a camera with a telephoto lens. When someone tried to talk to him, he took off. According to Ogle County Sheriff Brian Van Vickel, the man was hired by a company to take pictures of schools and other businesses for real estate use. Sheriff Van Vickel says there are no more concerns over the incident.
A local arboretum closes for construction. Klehm Arboretum and Botanic Garden closed to the public today. Construction is underway to repave the 25-year-old paths throughout the grounds and gardens. Over a mile of walkways is being redone to enhance visitors' experience. Klehm's executive director says these improvements also help benefit the community's image of the Arboretum.
We're always trying to improve the place, day in, day out, month in, month out, year in, year out. And some things get to the end of their natural lifespan, like these paths do. And so we're really excited that it just supports everything else we've been doing. The community engagement, the tourist destination, all those things really are supported by the replacement of the paths.
Klehm is set to reopen next Tuesday. Once the project is complete, the Arboretum encourages the public to come out and take a look at the fall colors. The YMCA of Rockford Valley is ready to launch a new expansion to its Swedish-American riverfront location.
Nikel Delgado was there for the groundbreaking ceremony. Nikel, this is really about community health and wellness.
That's right, Eric and Mimi. I'm told people who join the Y are wanting to engage in a healthy lifestyle. While currently that facility has done it successfully, the expansion will help elevate the services to a whole new level. This is phase 1 of a $3.1 million investment, which will add just 9,000 square feet of cardio and strength training space to the north of the existing wellness center. CEO tells me the Y believes that the additional development would improve the community's health overall.
As the family grows stronger, our community grows stronger as well, and so we want to continue to leverage our facilities, our properties, our programs, and our services, and our amazing staff and volunteers to continue to make sure that this place and space is accessible and affordable to our families.
Construction is set to start next week. The work should be expected to be completed early next summer. Eric?
Thank you, Nikel. The federal government recognizes a South Beloit school. Prairie Hill Elementary received a 2023 National Blue Ribbon Award. The award is given every year to schools that show academic excellence. Prairie Hill held an unveiling ceremony. The school's principal says it truly is a team effort to support and educate students.
The exciting thing about this award is it's not an individual award. This is a team. That's why we talk about teamwork. This is a team award. This is our teachers. This is our paraprofessionals, our custodians, our school board who's here today, our administrators, our secretaries, our lunch staff. It's everybody. It's what makes this place so warm and inviting. We say often, the sun always shines over Prairie Hill, and that's because that's a feeling that students have.
Prairie Hill also won the award in 2014. Hiawatha Elementary School in Kirkland and Monroe Elementary School in Janesville are also Blue Ribbon schools.
A local church and a nationwide not-for-profit team up to give to those in need. Edge Community Fellowship and Goodwill of Northern Illinois are holding a free clothing giveaway. Clean, gently used clothing in sizes for infants to adults are available at Edge's Kilburn Church location. There are no requirements to participate in the event. Pastor Calvin of the church says with prices on the rise, events like this are vital for the community.
The people can get out and get clothing for all ages. It's free. There's no set amount to purchase anything. All the food is free. And those who can't shop, they just don't have the money to go out and shop and buy, as everything is skyrocketing right now, price-wise. They can come here and get it for free. And we have something for everyone.
Visitors can also pick up a free hot dog at the event. The giveaway is set to end this evening at 6.
More than 6 months after February's Ohio train derailment, lawmakers in the U.S. House make a move to help the people and prevent similar accidents.
The bill includes paid sick leave, mandatory inspections, and allows unions to ensure safe and fair working conditions. The Senate is also working on a rail safety bill, but so far it has not come to the floor for a vote. Rashad Hudson has more.
Following the devastating train derailment in East Palestine, Ohio earlier this year, a group of House Democrats are introducing legislation to overhaul rail safety.
This tragedy of derailments is all too common in communities across the country. No longer will we wait for rail safety to occur.
New Mexico Democrat Melanie Stansberry and New York Democrat Jamal Bowman say the bill includes paid sick leave, mandatory inspections, and allows unions to ensure safe and fair working conditions.
Let's do everything in our power to continue to stand with our rail workers.
Connecticut Democrat Rosa DeLauro says it's time to act.
Congress is an institution that responds to external pressure. You are the external pressure.
Lawmakers say so far this year, there have been at least 1,000 train derailments.
I think this would come as a shock to most Americans to understand just how common an occurrence a train derailment really is.
But while the legislative process plays out, Ohio Republican Senator J.D. Vance is calling on the Biden administration to issue a major disaster declaration for East Palestine.
Why doesn't Biden care enough about what's going on in the ground in East Palestine to actually do his job? It might open some healthcare resources to people on the ground.
Vance is also trying to move a similar rail safety bill in the Senate. Reporting in Washington, Rashad Hudson.
Now, your First Warn weather forecast from Chief Meteorologist Candace King.
Well, the day started off with rainfall. We had a little bit of a break here earlier this afternoon, but now the clouds have come back in, and we still do have a few showers kind of showing up just south of Rockford. We take a live look with our SkyTrack camera over downtown Rockford, kind of looking to our south and southeast. You see some rainfall coming down as we've got a few showers and a couple of isolated thunderstorms that have been in and around New Milford, kind of working off to our east and southeast. We'll hold on to to an isolated shower or two and even a rumble of thunder as we go through the remainder of this evening. But I think we'll see a couple more showers and a few thunderstorms kind of work back in after midnight tonight. Here's that shower as it moves closer towards Monroe Center, out towards Cherry Valley now, just to the south of Belvedere. That'll continue to kind of work to our east and southeast. Again, any activity here over the next few hours going to stay fairly isolated. We have had quite the spread in our temperatures. Warmer off to the west where more sunshine has occurred. The clouds did thin out earlier. Notice the temperature down in Sterling at 78, 75 in Savannah, and 72 out in Galena. We spent most of the day today in the 50s. It wasn't until just a couple hours ago that we were able to bring that temperature into the 60s. 67 now in Rockford and 68 degrees our current number in Rochelle. 66 for our weather watcher Terry in Genoa. From the rainfall this morning, just under 4/10 of an inch of rain and a southeasterly wind at about 13 miles per hour. We got some changes to talk about in the forecast over the next couple of days. While I was somewhat confident that we would stay mostly dry through Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that's changed a little bit as the chance for rain has kind of returned. Roughly about 20% through Friday. We've got a higher chance going into the weekend. That has not changed. I do think we'll see lots of dry time over the next few days, but more so than what we'll see for wet hours. Don't change any plans, but just make sure you keep a watchful eye on the radar. So what has changed? Well, we look at the jet stream and we've got kind of the split flow in the jet stream. We've got more of an active southern branch down to the south. That's what we're working across parts of the southern plains and into the southwest. Then we have the northern branch kind of coming in across the Pacific Northwest. These two branches of the jet stream kind of split a little bit, but each one has their own little low pressure system that kind of works together. So we get this ridge of high pressure that builds in through the end of the week. You can see that how those two kind of expand and move further apart. But that southern branch of the jet stream, look how these two are coming together. With that, we've got thunderstorms that are likely to develop out in the plains tomorrow and Thursday. And depending on how those storms kind of work through Missouri, central, southern Illinois, that could actually be where our rain chance comes to play. So we've got that going into tomorrow morning. I think a lot of our time on Thursday afternoon going to stay dry. Thursday night into Friday, better chance for some rainfall, and then we'll keep that chance in on Friday afternoon and Friday evening. Saturday night into Sunday, we've got a higher chance for some showers and some thunderstorms, even watching a severe potential off to the west of us. So let's put this together with Futurecast. As we go throughout the rest of this evening, isolated activity. We've got a few showers that'll work in after midnight. Coverage not expected to be as much as what it was today, but there are going to be some showers and a few thunderstorms that'll be around going into tomorrow afternoon. We'll dry out a little bit for tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening, and then again most of Thursday staying dry. Cloud cover stays with us, so temperatures may be down just a bit in the upper 70s. Here comes that rain chance working in Thursday night and then into Friday. So 58 degrees, that's where we'll head for tonight. We've got a few isolated showers and a couple of thunderstorms this evening, increasing after midnight tonight. We'll keep those 70s going tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, even Saturday, but could drop the numbers again as we look into next week.
Now sports with sports director Scott Leber.
When the pressure wasn't on the Cubs, they looked every bit like a playoff team. But now the pressure's on, and we're going to see how they handle it because they have lost their last 5 games, leaving them in a tight battle in the wild card race. Tonight they open up a 3-game homestand against the Pirates, and this might be just what the Cubs need right now. The Cubs are 9-1 against the Pirates this season. Javier Assad pitches tonight. Cubs know they need to take this series.
Got to just push yourself each and every day to make something happen, right? Like no one on any team feels their best right now, but that's where you'd like to thrive is when your backs are against the wall and things are a little bit challenging. That's when you step up.
You just need something to turn it. Really feels like we haven't gotten that big double in the gap or the 3-run homer. Getting guys in crucial situations from third, less than 2 outs, little things like that.
Here's how the National League wildcard race stands. 3 teams will earn wildcard berths. The Phillies are in the top spot. Then come the Diamondbacks. The Cubs and Reds are tied for the 3rd and final spot. Both teams are 6 games over 500, but the Reds have played 2 more games. The Marlins are next, only half a game behind the Cubs and Reds, and the Giants can't be counted out because they're only 2 games behind the Cubs and Reds for that final wild card spot. So hold on to your seats. Some former Chicago Bears are on the initial list of new nominees for the Pro Football Hall of Fame for next year. One is Julius Peppers. He should be a lock for the Hall in his first year of eligibility. His 159.5 career sacks rank 4th in NFL history. Two more former Bears are also among the nominees, Brandon Marshall and Josh Sitton. Peppers and Sitton also played for the Packers. And another former Packer, Jordy Nelson, is also a nominee. A pair of our local guys are making big contributions on the offensive line for the Iowa Hawkeyes. Byron's Tyler Ellsbury and Lena Winslow's Jennings Dunker. They've helped the Hawkeyes get off to a 3-0 start. I caught up with them this past Saturday at Iowa City. Tonight and tomorrow night at 9 and 10, I'll bring you my stories on these two 815 Hawkeyes.
It's been kind of a gloomy day for the most part, but like you said, we need the rain.
Yeah, we need the rainfall. We had about 1/4 of an inch up to a 1/2 inch of rain in some spots this morning. We've got a couple of isolated showers and a few thunderstorms that'll stay with us this evening, but we've added back in, or I should say I've added back in a couple of showers through the end of the week, just as our pattern may stay a little unsettled. So we've got plenty of opportunity for some rainfall going into the weekend. Temperatures today kind of struggled a bit, ranging from the 50s in some spots to even the 70s back out to the west. The First Warn interactive radar, you can always follow the rain as it moves through. Temperatures tonight down around 58. We've got a few isolated showers out this evening, and then I think a better chance for some scattered rain after midnight tonight into early tomorrow. Drying out a bit tomorrow afternoon. Most of Thursday looks to stay dry. Rain comes back in Thursday into Friday, and then again Saturday night into Sunday with temperatures in the 70s.
Thanks, Candace.
And thank you for spending some time with us. Stay safe.